Hi and welcome. Today we are going to talk about Harpie's Feather Duster and how I think this card can come off the ban list if we errata the card text. Yes, we are going to talk about Harpie's Feather Duster today. We all know what Harpie's Feather Duster does. It's a normal spell card that destroys all spells and trap cards your opponent controls, and we all know how splashable and broken this card is and why it's on the ban list. I think this card is really broken and really good, and that's why it's on the ban list, because everybody can use it. It can be used in every single deck. It can be very splashable. It's a really powerful effect, and to be honest, it is a win condition. For most decks, this can be a win condition. If you can go for game, you can activate Harpie's Feather Duster, and it's so easy to do. And I think this card is a little bit too broken right now to be coming back to the TCG and come off the ban list. But if we errata the card text, it might be able to come off the ban list. I have my own suggestion how to errata the card, which we are going to go into now. And my suggestion is basically like this. Harpie's Feather Duster. You can only activate this card if you control a Harpie or Harpie Lady monster. Then destroy all spells and trap cards your opponent controls. Only after this effect is resolved, half your current life points. So what did I do? Well, I did add in the condition. So you have to control a Harpie or Harpie Lady monster on your side of the field. If you do not control that, you cannot activate this card. Already, that's the condition. Then you have the effect. Then destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. And then you have the cost. Only after this effect is resolved, half your current life points. And the reason why I put that at the end is because if this card has to be resolved. If you put this half your current life points before the effect, I feel like that will be a little bit too expensive. But if you put it after the effect, it actually becomes an extra cost. So then destroy all spells and trap cards your opponent controls, and only after this effect is resolved, half your current life points. I think it becomes more fair in my opinion. But that's just what I think. So how do I think this card is better? Well, we all know that Harpie's Feather Duster basically just destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Everybody can use it. It can be splashed into anything. It can be used in anything. Everybody can use it. It's so broken that it can be used in everything. And it is a really powerful effect. And it is a win condition. This means that it becomes more of a win condition for Harpie Ladies. It becomes more of a Harpie Lady card because, like I said, you can only activate this card if you control a Harpie or Harpie Lady monster. So if you do not control a Harpie or Harpie Lady monster, you cannot activate this card at all. Then you destroy all spells and trap cards your opponent controls, just like the old card did. And only after this effect is resolved, half your current life points. And that is because I want to give an extra cost, because I still think it's a pretty good card. And this is just adding on an extra cost to its original effect. But this is my suggestion how to get this card off the ban list. You have to errata it, and this is my errata. I like this errata. I really do. I think this is a fair errata. It doesn't make the card less playable. I still think it's playable. I would definitely run it in Harpie Ladies. I mean, why not? I mean, it's easy. I control a Harpie Lady, I destroy all spells and traps, and then I just half my current life points. I feel like you could easily bring back this card to 1, and it wouldn't do much more. Like, it would be played in Harpie Ladies. You might be able to splash Harpie cards into other decks, but it might make the consistency of those decks a little bit worse. So I wouldn't do that. So in my opinion, do I think my errata is good? Well, yeah, I do think it's fair. You have to control a Harpie or Harpie Lady monster, and then after the effect is resolved, you pay half your life points. The current life points, of course. Half your current life points. That's a pretty good effect. I think this is pretty fair. But please tell me what you think about this, and do you have your own suggestion how to make Harpie's Feather Duster come off the ban list with your own errata? You might have your own errata. Please write that in the comment section down below. And yeah, as always, comment, like, and subscribe, and see you next time.